This is very nice. This is good, sweetie. Cross this in. This is Nevin. Nevin is a king pigeon. She was just a baby when she came. She was that big. That's Sheilette, who was malnourished and her feathers are breaking off. And that's her buddy, Viola. And Viola came from Viola. We name the birds after the person who brings them in to us. We have 2 flickers here, and they're passing through right now. People on the phone ask, what, is there construction in your home? No, it's really just the woodpeckers. We're trying to repair these internal bones by resting. You're supposed to be resting. Rest, rest, rest. This woman brought the bird in, and it was an emergency. He had just been hit by a car, and he's laying in the middle of the road, and she goes out onto 5th Avenue and stops traffic. But now we're fine. This guy was run over by, I think, a bicycle. His feathers were flattened, and so they're falling out now, those that were hurt. We probably had a total of 8 woodcocks in 1 week. I should leave some in a bowl for you. You might eat on your own. You're a very smart bird. You want some? Come on out. Come on out. Right now, you're in my home, my apartment on the Upper West Side, because we don't have enough space. This is the overflow. This is what can't be at Animal General. Animal General is a veterinary hospital which treats dogs and cats. They are the very kind to allow the Wild Bird Fund to operate out of there. It starts with a phone call usually. Someone calls up and says, I found a bird, or there is a bird someplace, and they want to get it help. And they are very invested in that bird.
It landed on my windowsill yesterday.
Then they come in with the bird. We usually meet with them and have an appointment with them, and they will explain what the bird's history is, what its condition is, what its prognosis is. They have an exam, which might include a digital x-ray, lab work, splinting, drugs, physical therapy, the whole shebang. People in New York are left dangling. You know, if they're trying to get help for an injured wildlife, they have to search it out. It's kind of amazing to think New York is the only major city in the United States that doesn't have a wildlife rehabilitation center. Animal Care and Control, Humane Society of the United States, ASPCA, they all send their animals and birds to us. As long as we have space, we'll take it in. And we haven't yet said no to anyone, really. We try to find someone else, if nothing else, to make sure that we can care for them. We get like 4,000 phone calls a year. It's probably more. In fact, I'm sure it's more this year, so it might be 5 years, and I hope it's not 6. But it's quite a full-time job. If something's going to get done, you really have to work it at every point of the way. You might wonder why someone would pick up a wild bird. And I've asked different people, you know, how they felt about it. And they're all different answers. But mostly it's, I'm looking at that bird, it looks at me. And from then on, I know I have to take care of it. She's thinking of it. There we are. You should show your head. You should. That could be in the credits.